My name is Taylor Steele. I'm the director.
Of what?
What's your name?
I'm the drifter. I'm Rob Machado. You know, I kind of retired from full-time competition in like 2001, 2002. That was when I kind of was just in this state of drifting where I linked up with Taylor again, and he was like, dude, you gotta come to Bali.
We talked about doing just a straight surf movie and, just have just surfing. And I've done so many movies that are that way. So I really wanted to do something that, captured Rob's personality and captured Indonesia and just captured the spirit of travel. We plotted out the journey. We didn't script it. We wanted the look to be where Rob's just by himself in the middle of nowhere. To do that required a big crew following him around. And for the beginning of that, Rob was actually in the midst of our crew.
Hey man, can you stop? Right here.
What? What happened?
We really did see the bike on the side of the road through a cab.
When we saw scenes happen that we didn't capture, we recaptured them.
We did recreate that scene. The motorcycle came about, that was it. That was the tool to escape. I finally had this realization of like, I can have this alone time.
That sort of led for Rob to sort of jet out ahead of us, and so we were just sort of chasing him at that point.
I'd been camping up on the hill for about maybe a day or two when I had some visitors. We got back to the local village that I was up there, and they sat around the fire with me, and then they would eventually just end up sleeping next to my tent. And I'd wake up in the morning and be like, whoa, these guys are still here. Wow, The crew showed up the next day. I'm like, you guys have no idea what happened, which led to one of the shots we had to recreate. You don't need to stay out here anymore. You'll be all right. Going into the project, we wanted to shoot the movie on something that was going to be special.
This new red camera shoots stuff that looks like film, but we're able to shoot enough stuff that we're not going to blow our budget. We wanted it to look really beautiful and natural and not like there's a huge film crew and everything's set up. So I had to hire the right guy to do that, and his name was Todd Heater. He's a great DP from Hollywood.
I've sort of become a MacGyver over the years of being able to do anything. Coming into this, I've wanted to do great cinematic work, and we definitely have done some, but it's been a real challenge not being able to have the tools that you're used to at home.
From when we first arrived in Sumba, it was really obvious that water is a big issue there, because as soon as you get out of the main city, you just start seeing random people walking down the road, just buckets of water on their head. It's cool to carry an empty bucket, but you fill a bucket up with water, it's not light. And to walk 2-3 miles, you said like 3-4 times a day, it's radical. So the water situation there is pretty grim. While we were there, we met with the Sumba Foundation. And the Sumba Foundation is responsible for building wells all around Sumba, getting water to people. We threw the idea at Bob Hurley about sponsoring a well, and he was totally into it. I don't really think they were thinking that I'd actually kind of get in and dive into it and start digging, but I feel like this is kind of like partly my project. I think the local guys were a little tripped out, but it felt good to know that you're like diving in and helping out with something that's going to make someone's life that much better. Something so simple as water. flight in about 10 minutes. Then it's over. It's totally over. How you doing? All right. Pretty good? Thanks. Thanks for stopping by. Stay classy.